I'm fake Eric Cutman, and let me ask you, is your game plagued by weird out-of-body experiences? Or perhaps you get weird asset loads where you end up with half a New Atlantis or Aquila City. These problems and more are most likely caused by incorrect saving, loading, and quitting the game. And in this vid, we're going to have a look at the correct way to do all, which will not only prevent these problems, but also correct them. But first, it's over to fake Homer Simpson for a short credit acknowledgement.
Yes, thanks, Eric. Hi, I'm fake Homer Simpson. I want to acknowledge that Old Knob first heard this tip off Sister Citizen, and he has followed it 100% since. And since then, he has had zero problems with his game, and even on the odd occasion when he has quit or loaded incorrectly and produced glitches, loading, saving, and quitting correctly has corrected them. I am confident that following this technique will work for 99% of gamers 99% of the time. For the remaining 1%, well, it sucks to be you, I guess. And now, it's over to fake Forrest Gump to start the tip walkthrough.
Thank you, Homer. Hello, I'm fake Forrest Gump, and before we get into the tips, let this footage and all that follows be proof that this method works. Footage from this hard save was loaded off a previous corrupted hard save, so as you can see, it both prevents and corrects. Which brings us to the first part of this tip. Always work with hard saves. Quit off a hard save and load the hard save. Exit saves get corrupted. Never load exit saves. You can quick save during gameplay to save progression and load off it. But use hard saves for milestones and always to quit and load. You don't need many of them. Old Knob uses a rotation of 5 and that's plenty. And now, it's over to fake Arnold Schwarzenegger for more.
When is the baby due?
It won't be for a while.
Thank you, Forrest. Hi, I'm fake Arnold Schwarzenegger. Let's talk about quitting and loading the game. Forrest told you about the importance of working with hard saves. So when you're done gaming, do a hard save and then quit the game correctly. And correctly means you exit Starfield correctly right back to desktop. On Xbox, that means you press the home button, highlight the app and select quit. I imagine it's similar on all platforms. Now when you load the game, never use quick resume. Do it the old school way by just starting the game with the app and let all the loading screens play out. In fact, make sure the game starts with loading screens, as sometimes it doesn't. If it doesn't, quit correctly to desktop and try again. And don't rush it. I like to let the sun come out from behind a planet before pressing any buttons. Not sure if this is critical, but it works, so why not? And then you can load your hard save. And now it's over to fake Batman.
Thank you, Arnold. Hello, I'm fake Batman. Working with mods, you should follow similar steps. If you load or delete a mod, quit the game correctly to desktop from the mod store before starting the game correctly and loading your hard save. This also applies if you change your load order. If you have a dicky mod, as Old Knob had with Gorefield, that you wish to delete and reinstall, follow these additional steps. 1. Hard save and quit the game correctly back to desktop. 2. Start the game correctly, delete the mod, and quit correctly back to desktop. 3. Start game correctly, load the hard save, acknowledge and accept the alerts about the missing mod. Then make another hard save and quit correctly to desktop. 4. Start the game correctly, reinstall the mod, and quit correctly back to desktop. Then, start the game correctly and load your latest hard save. I believe this will work for mods that have just gone a bit dicky like Starfield was for Old Knob. Note it's working fine now after following these steps. Faulty mods, you just delete the fucker, following the correct steps, and take it up with the mod author. And now it's back to Eric for some final thoughts.
Thank you, fake Batman. Look at this guy. He can't believe I got a real body. Yes, I'm really here in the flesh. So in conclusion, remember these key points. Always work off hard saves, always load and quit the game correctly, and quit correctly back to desktop from the store after doing anything with mods. Follow these steps and I'm confident your game will have much less, if any, issues. I'm fake Eric Hartman, and on behalf of all of us, I'd like to thank you for your time. Hey, get your hands off me, you filthy pervert! Guess he has sand in his vagina. Hey, do you have sand in your vagina?